camera.
I paused my Roblox game to be here. I
So,
paused playing Roblox Roaring to be here, bro. I need to get back on Roblox Roaring.
no, bro.
I
You're
let's
janky,
just get
bro.
this let's get this over with. I know I'm gonna get some dumbass questions.
They're actually not that bad. I only put like one or two bad ones in. Most of them are pretty
Oh
good.
shit.
Okay, so
Okay, I've done my best job of not spoiling myself any of the questions, so this is my first time reacting to all the questions.
that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, the first question I have to ask you: are you mentally healthy?
Okay. So, yes, I am mentally healthy, even though it sounds like I'm not because of Sonic Wave. I'm actually very mentally healthy. I've been having a really good time keeping my mental up recently. So yeah, I am mentally healthy.
That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. All right, the very next question: femboys or tomboys?
Okay. Okay. So I don't know if this is a hot take, but I take tomboys over femboys because like I'm straight and I like biological women more.
That's crazy.
But I could see an argument for either side.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Are you dragging Sonic Wave?
Yeah, okay. I will admit the time period in between like when was it? Like the entirety of February I was kind of dragging.
Mm-hmm.
Like from January 20th to the end of February, I was kind of just dragging it for as long as possible.
Yeah.
Then I realized how much it sucks and how much I just wanted it to be over with. So then, like recently, like the last 2 weeks, last week, I've stopped dragging it a lot.
Let's go. All right. If you were to do anything differently when you first started GD, what would you have done?
I would have started by first not playing on mouse. Second, not jumping to bloodbath. Uh, third, actually trying to balance my skill set instead of really focusing heavy on ship and wave. I'd try to have better progression. I think I would have beat more insane demons. I think I would have beat Aku first.
Hmm.
Uh, what else? I think I would have tried and played without bypass for as long as possible. That's like a big one because I played with bypass for a really long while. So I think I would have tried to be as much stuff without bypass and then get bypass. And yeah, that's kind of it.
Interesting, interesting. Will unnerfed crazy madness ever get verified?
Unnerved Crazy Madness. So, Crazy Madness as a whole was a horrible level. I hate it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's so popular. I don't know why people find it so fun. I think it's slop. I will say I am rebalancing and remaking it. And then I'm also making a sequel called Ultra Dynamics, which is a sequel to Brumper.
Okay.
And I hope Ultra Dynamics ends up well because I have hope for it. I don't like Crazy Madness, but if it gets verified, it probably won't be me. I really find Crazy Madness's gameplay to suck a lot.
Yeah, I remember getting 80% on that, and then
Yeah,
just
it's kind of horrible game.
struggling. It's so very
It's fun, but it's
mentally
horrible.
taxing to me. Like it's just like
Yeah, that makes sense. The gameplay wasn't meant to be fun.
yeah, I could tell. All right, what level could you realistically see yourself doing after Sonic Wave other than Zodiac?
Ooh, wait. I actually had a level right now in mind that I wanted to do after Sonic Wave. Hold on, wait, let me get it.
Okay.
There's a specific level that I saw on a Reddle like 2 days ago when I was just searching through a Reddle. Because I was like dual searching a Reddle and GDDP for levels I could do.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be no surprise to anybody, but I have 4 levels.
Hmm.
I have Sari Never Clear.
Okay.
I have Jesse Pinkman. I have Knights of Thunder. And the final one I have is where is it? Cosmic Cyclone.
Okay.
Those are the 4 I see myself probably doing after.
Okay. Okay. What is the hardest thing you see yourself doing ever?
In this game,
Yep.
probably for humans. That's the hardest thing I want to beat.
Oh wow, that's pretty ambitious.
Like, I want to really go for Vehemus once it's out, but I'll need to get better.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. If you could meet anyone from the GD community IRL, who would it be and why?
Okay, this is a really easy one. There's like three options I have. They're like three really cool people. Zeronium, Zoink, and Doggy. Zeronium is like Zeronium is really like chill.
Yeah.
Uh, he's a really kind person. I think I'd really love to meet Zeronium. Doggy just is like Doggy. Like who wouldn't want to meet Doggy?
Yeah.
Let's be real. And then finally Zoink is like also really chill.
Okay.
I don't know. I just think I would really love to meet those three people in general.
Yeah, yeah. That makes
I
sense.
think they're really cool people. I think that what they've done for this game is really awesome.
Well,
And
sounds
yeah,
good.
I'd really want to just see. I just really want. I actually don't live that far from Zeronium.
Yeah. You both live in
I
the
live
same
like
country.
30 minutes. Yeah. No, I live in the same city as him.
Yeah.
Same quadrant, I think. I
Wow.
live like 15 to 20 minutes away.
What is your dream hardest? Is it also
I already
Behemoth?
said it. I
Oh,
already
okay.
said it. My dream hardest is Vehemus. I think Vehemus is such a cool level. I don't know, bro. It's only Vehemus I could think of.
Interesting.
Like it's the first and only level that comes to mind.
Who is better at the game, you or Aquav?
In as unbiased as an opinion as possible, I would say before Arklov beat Auditory Breaker, I was a decent bit ahead of him. Now we are around the same skill level with Arklov. I would say being slightly better. Like it's really close, but Arklov might be slightly better. I don't know.
That's insane.
I just don't have like as much confidence as before. I feel like really stuck because of Sonic Wave.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is WCD in a Reddle clan?
Not yet. I do have plans of making it an Areto clan after like I finish Sonic Wave. I'm probably gonna make it an Areto clan, but that's when I finish Sonic Wave.
Yeah, that makes sense. What inspires you to play this game?
What inspires me to play this game?
Yeah.
It's actually a really simple reason. I'm gonna have to tell the story. So the reason why I started playing, or is it like why I keep playing even though like I feel stuck all the time? Like which one are you asking for? Or
Um,
should I just answer both?
just the reason why you keep playing this game.
Because I look at people like Zoink, I look at people like Zeronium, I look at people like Doggy, and I just see how much like influence they have, even though like at the end of the day they're just regular people, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're normal people at the end of the day. They wake up, they go to school like me, they work like me, they do the exact same thing like me. So it's that like inspiration of like hard work that I really like. I really just love how much they like show what hard work is and how much like really just not giving up even though like you may be taking like 50,000, 40,000. If you keep pushing, if you keep trying to get better over and over, you'll eventually reach a area where you can influence people, you can help people, you can be like a shining light to people eventually.
Yeah,
And that's what keeps me playing this game.
it's a really good reason. It's a really good reason. Um, who in WCD would get the most controversy?
I know who. It would be Drenny or Woggy. And I say this because
Mm-hmm.
Drenny says a lot of crazy shit and a lot of like sexual shit, same as Woggy,
Wow.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm pretty sure one time in a call, I don't have the video anymore because I've deleted most of my raw footage that I when I didn't beat Sonic Wave, but like, I'm pretty sure one of them said something along the lines of to Cove, who is a girl. I'm gonna rape you if you don't shut up. So
Whoa.
I think one of them is most likely to get into controversy. Actually, on the flip side, can I answer who is least likely to get into controversy?
Yes.
I think the person who's least likely to get into controversy is me. No, not me. I think it's me or Chiman or Cheeseman.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. That
Cause
makes
like
sense.
the only way I could get into controversy is like saying the N word, which is like easily like disprovable because I'm black, and then I don't think I say too much crazy things that could get me like canceled. But I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like you would go down if you like argued with someone for long enough.
Yeah, I feel like that's the other way I could get canceled.
Yeah. Okay, so who in WCD do you think will be best by the time they end their career?
Dude, actually, I think everyone who's be something above Bloodbath can easily be something like Tidal Wave by the time they end. I think me, Toop, Aquav, uh, Zavil all have like potential to be like to like be a listing minimum. Um, I think the person who will be the best by the time they end will probably be Toop, or like yeah, I think Toop.
Yeah.
Toop's so skilled at this game.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What do you think about the Heliopolis situation?
I knew, I knew it. Okay, I think Mindcap was in the right for making it a bounty,
Mm,
but I think the amount of money he's offering is way too little.
really?
I think he should be offering the bounty should be uncapped and it can go as high as possible.
Oh, this is
I
like
think ten
crazy.
thousand as the cap is like too little. Cause like Heliopolis is basically impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it's gonna be it's been buffed to be harder than Angelicide barely. Like it's always gonna be barely harder than what's top one at the time. That
Which
like any upcoming top ones. Like it's been buffed to be
sucks
barely harder
because
than
the
Angelicide.
moment we start getting serious about like stuff like Eternus, it's gonna be
Yeah,
going up.
Eternus. Yeah, it's like above Eternus as of right now.
That is
Like it's
insane.
barely above Eternus, which scares me.
That is crazy.
But yeah, I think the thing should be uncapped, in my opinion.
Yeah, honestly, I agree. I agree. Definitely, an insane, uh,
It would be so
low
funny.
amount.
No, you know what would be so fucking funny? If somebody like gets if somebody beats like Heliopolis and then they get like $1 million because the thing was uncapped for the entire time. And people just kept donating and donating until they got beaten.
That would be very insane.
That would be so funny. Okay. Hit me with the next one.
What is the weirdest thing you have witnessed in real life?
In real life, okay. Wait, I actually need to think. I actually know. In grade 4 or 5, I was out at this park with my friends. Right? Well, not really with my friends. I was just walking to the park because it had a community center nearby. And I see these girls, right?
Yeah.
And they looked around my age. I was just gonna say hi. You're also going to this community center, cause like everyone who goes to that community center is kind of like friends,
Mm-hmm.
right? And in the deepest voice I've ever heard, I hear this girl say, "You want a hit of this vape?" I was just like, "Hell no!" It was the weirdest thing, cause that's the first thing she said. She didn't even say hi. Are you? How old are you? Or like she said. That was the exact first thing she said to me. She was like, "You want to hit the vape?" I was like, "No,
That is
no,
crazy.
I don't. I don't vape. I don't think. I don't approve of vaping. I think vaping is a bum activity. I don't think anybody should vape.
This is
And
very
yeah,
crazy information.
it was so funny. And then the other thing I can think of was grade 7 when like I saw when this is a fully different community center, but I was walking and like with some of my friends, right? And then we saw this. Okay, this is gonna make sense. We saw this couple go into a washroom, right? We didn't think too much of it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like we enter that same washroom like an hour and a half later, and there's a used condom
Oh,
on the ground. I was like, oh hell no, hell no.
that's crazy.
Like it was. I don't have a photo of it because I don't take photos of condoms, obviously.
That reminds me of a time I got on the bus one day to go
And
to
there's just a
school
condom.
and I see a broken condom in one of the seats.
How? Okay, now that I don't get. How are you using? How do you have a broken condom on the way to school?
Exactly, bro.
Like that one I don't get, but like the other ones I do get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm excited for the next one. Actually, no, I'm not.
Okay. Who in WCD do you think you could beat in a fight?
Okay, I'm gonna list everybody I think I could like destroy in a fight. I
Okay.
need to go to WCD real quick. I could be you in a fight.
Dang
I could
it.
be Woggie. I could be Cheeseman. I could be Aquaf because Aquaf's too short.
You do not want to catch these
I
hands, bro. I'm 5'8".
I could just to say I do not support beating women.
Oh.
I could beat Kof in a fight. Would I beat Kof in a fight? It's a fully different question. Cursed, I would get fried. Wink, I would get fried. I could slime Savile. I could beat Donix. I could be Hyacinth. I don't think I could beat Dennis. I don't think I could. I don't think I could beat Dennis. I don't think I could beat. I think I could beat Duck End Hostage. I don't think I could beat Daylight though. He's 22 and Hungarian, bruh. He's 22. The thing is, everyone I named that I could beat is like a year apart from me.
Yeah.
Like they have like Wink's 19. Cursed is like 15, and no, he's 18.
I'm about to turn 16 in a month, man.
Like yeah,
Hop on my
I don't think I
18th
could
birthday.
beat anyone who's older than me by like month, like a year and a half,
Dang.
apart from you.
Dang it. I'm not built like a twig, bro. I don't understand.
Nah, but you're
What am I?
short, so
I'm not.
you're
I'm
short.
5'8". That's not short.
You're short.
Okay, I mean, I guess, bro. I guess, bro. If you had to kick one WCD member, who would it be?
Now I don't want to answer this question, so can we go to the next one?
Why?
I don't like answering questions like these because no matter my answer, I'm gonna start beef.
No, because like it's an interview question you have to answer, and like I personally will make sure that nobody like if you had to kick someone, like you have to, but like
Have to.
you can have a reason like, oh, I just had to kick someone, so I just pick this person or something like that.
I'd say Cheeseman because he's not active in the server.
Okay, okay.
Cheeseman's like the safest pick because he's not active and he'll be chill about it.
Yeah, okay. Will you ever verify a list demon?
If I had the opportunity to from some of my friends, I would verify Listeman.
Okay, okay.
Like if I had the opportunity to verify any level like you guys make, I would like be on your I would be on your dick about it, bro.
Operation Tie coming out soon. Slash joke.
Like
Slash
I
meme.
would you would not even see you would not even like be able to breathe for 5 days, bro. I would make sure you don't breathe.
Oh.
I would make sure until I get the verification.
Do you consider your?
I
Oh,
would
go ahead.
wait, continue,
No,
continue.
go ahead.
No, continue with that one.
Do
Uh
you consider yourself ship carried anymore?
ooh. Wait, I actually think. I wouldn't say as much as before.
Okay.
Because anyone who's known me from like my magma bound windy landscape hardest days
AKA.
knows that if a part wasn't a ship, I literally couldn't play it.
Yeah.
I think now I have a still unbalanced, but not as unbalanced skill set anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Like it's still unbalanced. It's still ship and wave, and then everything else. But then it's not. It's not like July where like if you put me in Sonic Wave, I would be only able to get to the ball, and then like everything's over.
Okay, okay. What drives you to push through Sonic Wave right now?
Right now, I just want to get it over with. That's it.
Okay.
There's nothing special about the level. I just want the achievement, bro. I want to say I'm a Sonic Wave victor. Like, imagine how tough that'd be. Imagine saying, yeah, I'd be Sonic Wave. Like, also, because, oh, we're gonna go back to grade 4 me for like the 6th time now.
Oh, we're not going back to grade 4, bro.
Sorry, my mom came. So, grade 4, me, my friends. My friend, I'm not gonna name leak, I'm not gonna name leak, I'm not gonna name leak, and I'm not gonna name leak. I'm not gonna name leak them, but me and my friends, we were in class, and it was meant to be silent reading, and we had a foolproof plan every silent reading day. Where me and my friends, we'd sit in like a corner of the
Mhm.
room, and my friend had his iPad,
Mhm.
and we'd put the iPad in between our books, and then we'd play GD and Minecraft, and we did this like every day.
Okay.
Right, so one day we're playing Sonic Wave.
Mhm.
Right? And I look at Sonic Wave and I'm just like infatuated by it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this level is beautiful. It looks so nice. The gameplay looks so fun. This wave part looks so hard and cool. Do I agree with any of those statements? No. But I just saw Sonic Wave as just a level that was impossible. I thought that this was like the pinnacle of difficulty. Wait till grade 4 me heard about Zodiac. But I thought this was the pinnacle of difficulty. I thought nothing could be harder than Sonic Wave. So then I made up my mind. I said, I'm gonna be Sonic Wave one day. One day I will be Sonic Wave. And that's why I still push through it to make grade 4 me happy.
Wow. That's kind of inspiring. All right, on to the next question. Why did you hack Cataclysm?
Um, Let me guess. PvP asked this.
Nope.
Aquav,
Nope.
Syrup,
Nope. This
Duck.
was a me question.
Oh, why did I hack at it? Was I 12 or 13 at the time? I think I was 13. Okay, so let me actually tell the full story because nobody's heard this part. I was playing Kata and I was just so annoyed. I was annoyed. I had like the mental part of PvP being so much better than me, like caught up to my brain so
Mhm.
fast. And I just couldn't take it anymore. Right? It caught up to my brain so fast. And then I was just like, you know what, screw it. I'm hacking Kata. I'm just gonna lie about it. Nobody's gonna care. And then like, you know when you hack something and then the guilt of hacking it like comes straight to your head right after because you're like lying to everybody for like a long while. That's what happened, and I was just like so guilty. I was just like, you know, one, I'll just admit it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll admit it after I beat Bloodbath because that would
I
be
remember
tough.
you trying to mog me so much when I beat when I
I
beat
was just
when I
so
beat
annoyed.
Ultra Violence. You were trying to mog me so hard with Cataclysm.
Okay, shut up. I was just so annoyed of PvP like being better than me that I was just like, I'm making up my mind. I'm gonna hack Kata. I will rebeat it later one day.
No hard feelings, bro.
And then I rebeat it like how many days did I beat Kata after Bloodbath? 4 days
Oh,
after. So yeah.
okay.
Next question.
Rank the WCD members from worst to best in your opinion,
Skill wise or like as a
as a
person?
person, and then skill wise.
Okay, as people, everyone in WCD is an amazing person. I hate no one in WCD. I don't have like a best to worst list. They're all the same, bro. They're all the same. They're all super chill. They're all super funny. Everyone's really kind to hang out with.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So next,
You got to do it by skill now.
by skill. Okay. Worst, I'd say cursed, because he's not be an insane demon.
Okay.
Then I'd say Rennie and Woggie. No, I'd say Woggie because his hardest is B.
Okay.
Then cursed because his hardest is like 9 circles.
Mhm.
Then wait, I'm trying to remember what's Cuff's hardest again.
I have no idea. What is this? What is her
Her
hardest?
hardest is 9 circles, so she's also with cursed. Then I'd take Drenny, and I take Drenny because his hardest is an insane.
Okay.
I'd take Jen. What the fuck is Ginger? I would take Duck,
Okay.
then you,
Okay.
Luck, then you, then Hyacinth,
Okay.
then W Swish.
Okay.
Actually, I don't count W Swish too much. Then I would take Aquav and me at the same.
Mhm.
Me and Aquav. Then Syrup.
Okay.
Then Savile. Then Soup.
Okay. So Tube's the best.
And yeah, Soup's the best by a mile.
Yeah, he has like 87% on Solar Flare. I would assume he's the best. Zavel's not too far behind, though, I will say.
Yeah, the only bad thing about Zavil is he doesn't record his completions, so
Yeah, we do with them what we will, I guess.
next.
Why do you think Splork hates you?
I have no clue. I genuinely have no clue. I think it's more of him, like, not wanting. Like, I think he just wants me demotivated because I play really bad when I'm demotivated.
Hmm.
And then it can just make it easier for me to get in my head more and not beat anything hard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think that may be it, or it's just like, I don't know. He just hated me from the beginning.
Alright.
I literally can't think of a single day where Sklork was chill with me.
Are you a furry?
No,
Holy fast answer.
no, I am not
You
a
have furry
furry.
paws, though.
That's my sister's.
Why did your sister have furry paws?
I have no fucking clue. But no, I will not. I am not. I will never be a furry. You'd have to pay me like 1,000 per hour
Mm-hmm.
minimum.
Okay.
That's like the absolute floor. 1,000 per hour for 3,500 years,
That's insane.
and then we'll start talking.
Okay. Alright. And the final question. Are you a hacker?
No, I don't hack. The only thing I've ever hacked is Kata, and I've ended up rebeating it. Okay, wait. Actually, let me explain what I mean by I'm not a hacker, because I have instant completed stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I instant complete a few stuff is because of the fact I beat them on the main
Yeah.
servers, and then they're in gauntlets, and I'm too lazy to rebeat them.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I haven't hacked anything above Cataclysm, and I've rebeat Cataclysm, so I've not hacked any levels.
Okay. Alright. Well, that sums it up for all of our questions. Most of them were ducks, but I came in with
But
some, and yeah.
those questions were really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming out for the interview, and the next one, I have no idea who's going to be the next one.
Zodiac's the best level, by the way.
Huh?
Zodiac's still the best level, by the way. Nobody's ever changing my mind.
That's insane.
Anyways, yeah, let's have a good day. Please have a good day. Fuck, I messed it up. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta get to
Okay, okay.